What's up, everybody? I'm Zach. I'm just a simple chef, and today we're making garlic confit. All right, so this is going to be really simple. It just takes some time and patience to make lovely garlic confit. I've made it easy. You can buy the pre-peeled garlic. Also, after it's done, I'm gonna throw in a little, make a little compound butter. So all you need is oil, neutral tasting. So vegetable, canola. You can use olive oil if you want to. It's the same process. I just really want just straight garlic flavor. And you also need garlic, lots of it. So this will save you time from peeling the actual garlic cloves. So don't be afraid to use these. And then it's just in the oven for several hours on a low temperature, and that's it. It's simple. It's really simple. Everybody should be able to do this, and it'll make your garlic bread better, it'll make your garlic butter better, and you can eat this raw, and it's not so pungent, and it's tasty and delicious. And let's get this started. All right, so we're just going to open up all the garlic wrappers and put it into the pan. Pretty easy, pretty simple, like I said in the beginning. Now we're just going to cover this with oil all the way. You might need a lot to cover all, but all right. So we got the garlic in the container, we got our oil in the container. Now we want to make sure that we preheat our oven to 200 degrees. Right? We're doing a low and slow. 200 degrees. Now with the garlic, you really don't need to cover it because it's being covered by the oil. But you want to have enough oil in here that the garlic is swimming and not floating above the oil, or else it will burn even though it's at 200 degrees. So just keep that in mind. Use enough oil, probably double the amount of garlic that you have, give or take. Also, if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button. It really helps me out. All right, so we're going to put the garlic into the oven. Make sure your oven's preheated and hot. Now that it's in the oven, it's gonna take about 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. So you need to be patient. Just let it do its thing. You cannot rush this. You need to let it do its thing. You gotta let it do a thing, okay? So we're going to now make sure we got our butter out, because we want our butter to be soft but not melted. And then we're going to prep our thyme for the compound butter. We're doing a garlic and thyme compound butter because I think garlic and thyme and butter is just delicious, and I want some in my household, and I think you do too. All right, so we're gonna use unsalted butter, thyme, and then our roasted garlic. But we're going to pull off all the little thyme leaves off its branch, I would say. And we're going to give it a fine chop. Break up all those leaves. And we're going to kind of just set all this aside until our garlic is done. So fast forward 3 hours and our garlic is nice and cooked and soft and amazing. You can see the oil's kind of got some, like, kind of some crud, or gunk, whatever you want to call it, from the garlic. And we're going to strain that, but you got to look at how soft this garlic is. Barely any pressure, and it just falls apart. The flavor is also mild but delicious. So here I'm straining out the oil to get rid of the crud, so that we have nice clean oil to use later on in cooking. And now we're going to make our compound butter. So we're going to do about 2 tablespoons of the garlic, and we're going to mash it up until a paste forms. And then we're going to add our 4 blocks of butter, and we're going to add a little bit of our thyme. We want to just add a little bit at a time so we don't just overpower it. And then we're going to add a pinch of salt, not too much. And we're going to mix all that together. Get a nice emulsification of everything. Really want to get it moving. And you don't want to let the garlic was cooled a little bit, but it's still a little warm, and you don't want it to break or melt the butter. So keep it moving and breathing. And so we're going to add the rest of the thyme because I noticed that there wasn't that much in it. And we're going to add a little bit more salt. Once we do that, we're going to taste. Make sure everything tastes good. I noticed it didn't taste very garlicky, so I added a little bit of the garlic oil. And mix that in, and we taste again later, and it turned out to be fairly good. So you want to just get it nice and worked in there. Fold it into the butter and set it aside in whatever container you want. You can put it in deli cups like I do. You can put it on saran wrap and roll it into like a cylindrical tube like some people do, but I prefer it this way. And there you have it, compound butter. So now we're going to take our garlic and we're going to divvy it up into our containers with the oil to cover. And this can be stored in the refrigerator for months, if it even lasts that long. It's pretty much preserved garlic. So this video, I guess the audio got cut out or something, but you can see from my facial expressions that the garlic tastes so good and it's just amazing, and you really need to try this at home.